Hi, in this video presentation, we are going to discuss about the inverse trigonometric functions differentiation. And first we are taking sine inverse x, cos inverse x, tan inverse x one by one. So first of all, we are going to have the derivative of sine inverse x. Let y equals to sine inverse x or arcsin x. See, sine inverse x is also called arcsin x, arc cos inverse x as arc cos x, and so on. So we will be using implicit differentiation. Let y equals to sine inverse x. That means x is equal to sine y. As per the inverse rules of the functions, if we have inverse of some number equals to another function, so that means the x is equal to sine y. So we are differentiating both sides with respect to x, and so we are getting the differential of x with respect to x equals to differential of sine y with respect to x. And so d dx of x is 1, and cos y is differential of cos sine y is cos y times dy by dx. We are using the chain rule here. Therefore, dy by dx will be equal to 1 by cos y. We are bringing cos y on the other side and keeping dy by dx, which is actually the differential of a sine inverse x. Since sine y is equal to x, so using the sine square y plus cos square equals to 1 formula, so we can say that cos y equals to root under 1 minus sine square y. So that means cos y is equal to root under 1 minus x square. Why x square? Because we have seen here that sine y is equal to x, and cos y is equal to 1 minus sine square y. So for sine square y, we are putting x square. So putting for cos y equals to root under 1 minus x square, we get the differential of sine inverse x by dx equals to 1 by cos y, and that equals to 1 by root under 1 minus x square. For cos y, we are putting 1 root under 1 minus x square. So the answer is d dx of sine inverse x equals to 1 by root under 1 minus x square. On this page of differentiation of inverse trigonometric function, we are going to differentiate cos inverse x or arc cos x. So let y equals to cos inverse x. So cos y is cos inverse x, then x will be equal to cos y. So as per the rule of the inverse functions. So we will be differentiating both sides. So x differentiation is 1 and the cos y differentiation is minus sine y dy by dx. Because we are differentiating both x and the cos y with respect to x. So we find that dy by dx equals to minus 1 by sine y. Minus sine y taken on the other side. And since cos y equals to x, so we will be replacing this sine y in terms of x. So let us use the sine square y plus cos square y equals to 1. That means sine square y equals to 1 minus cos square y, and which is equal to 1 minus x square. Putting x for cos y, so cos square y is x square. Therefore, putting cos y equals to x, we are getting the differential of cos inverse x with respect to x equals to minus 1 by sine y equals to minus 1 by root under 1 minus x square. Because sine square y is 1 minus x square, so sine y will be root under 1 minus x square. And since we are having our differential of d of cos inverse x dx equals to minus 1 by sine y. So we get the d dx of cos inverse x as minus 1 by 1 minus sine square y. So finally we are getting our differential of cos inverse x of with dx equals to minus 1 by root under 1 minus x square. Next we are going to have the differential of tan inverse x or arctan x. So let y equals to tan inverse x. That means x is equal to tan y. And differentiating x and tan y on left and right hand sides, we get 1 equals to sec square y dy by dx. That means dy by dx will be equal to 1 by sec square y. And using the identity 1 plus tan square y equals to sec square y, we will replace sec square y as 1 plus tan square y. So since tan y equals to x, so sec square y is equal to 1 plus tan square y, and so is equal to also 1 plus x square, because tan y is equal to x. So we are replacing tan square y with x square. So finally we are getting the differential of tan inverse x with respect to x. We are getting 1 by sec square y, which is equal to 1 by 1 plus x square, as sec square y is equal to 1 plus x square. So finally we are getting ddx of tan inverse x equals to 1 by 1 plus x square. So we can summarize the inverse derivative functions as d dx of sine inverse x equals to 1 by root under 1 minus x square. D dx of cos inverse x equals to negative 1 by 1 minus x square. And d dx of tan inverse x equals to 1 by 1 plus x square. Now this video ends here. I request the viewers to like and share these free videos among friends and others. Also subscribe to the channel SS Academy in and press the bell icon to get notification for our upcoming videos. My name is Yavar Srivastava. Anyone willing to have one-to-one interaction for details about our live math and physics classes can contact us on our WhatsApp numbers 91997252455 or 91821723866. Thank you.